And Lara. And Lara. We're off and running at Oaklawn Park. Slow break from Vicky's Halo. No problems from Commander Dixie and Maxi Lady. They're 1-2. Maxi Lady head in front of Commander Dixie on the outside. Covantina runs in the third position, and La Dinamita is deep 4 wide. Gap of 2 to Pick Me Up at Midnight in the 5th position. Sent along on the rail as they charge into the far turn. A strung out group here. Another 2 lengths back to Now We Go. Lily May is down on the inside. She's running 10 lengths from the top. Another length back to Miss McKenna. And now Lily May's trying to get out, lug out here on the turn and losing position. The first-time starter, Clever Clementine, third last, 5 clear of Vicky's Halo, and Joyful Josephine, who drops out. Coming to the top of the stretch here, Commander Dixie off the turn, putting away Maxi Lady, who's out of gas. La Dinamita trying to run on into the second position with a furlong to go. Commander Dixie clear, and the margin's 2.5 lengths. La Dinamita chasing in the second spot. The others are battling for a minor award. Commander Dixie on top by a length and a half. La Dinamita trying to reel her in, but Commander Dixie's clear, and she's got it. Commander Dixie, as the favorite, obliges. La Dinamita was second. Lily May rallies on for third after trying to lug out on the turn there. And Laroff changing times, leapt in the air at the start, was off slowly. The gray Macho Ronnie has early zip. Cooler King outside of him, matching him, and these two get acquainted on the front end. UVC shaken up, taking the third position away from Rocket Sanders. I'm an Oak is plummeting back already. Aloe Henry joins him. Changing times is in a lineup of horses too. Choctaw Zip in the mix as they approach the far turn run. Macho Ronnie, half length in front. Long shot Cooler King sent hard by Lindsay Abear to keep up, but it's Macho Ronnie and Nick Juarez into the turn, narrowly ahead of Cooler King, who's keeping the pressure on, rounding the far turn here. A gap of 2 to Rocket Sanders, goes pretty well on the rail. UVC under a hard ride now, 2.5 back to Aloe Henry. Choctaw Zip really needs to pick it up to win it. He's with holding pattern as they come to the top of the lane. Macho Ronnie leads the way off the turn. UVC gathering good momentum. He's finding his best stride and takes the lead, takes command from a weakening Macho Ronnie on the inside. Aloe Henry into the second position, but UVC for the Kevin Martin barn is well ahead, streaking away for a decisive score. UVC to win it. Aloe Henry was second. Holding pattern on the outside gets up for third, and fourth was I'm an Oak. And Laroff. Good battle for the lead here early. Singing Emma sent hard for speed as a narrow lead in the early stages. A Diva right to the inside will take back here. Scrupulous, part of the action, taking the second position. Singing Emma with the lead a half length from Scrupulous. Floating, finds herself between horses. A Diva is down on the inside, down the backstretch run. Another length to Divine Gal, and then Royal Blush sent along. She's 6 lengths off the pace, approaching the far turn run. Fashion Rage well out of it early with Don't You Know It and Sequent Lady. HT Xena is trailing as they round the far turn. Scrupulous coming on nicely on the outside, takes a narrow edge here. Singing Emma to the inside, tries to counterpunch while under pressure. A Diva is third. She's sent along with Divine Gal. Maisha's plummeted back to fifth, losing position as they come to the top of the lane. Scrupulous off the turn, confidently handled by Ramon Vasquez, who took a peek back. Now he asks for her best. She's in front from an Ultra Gang. Singing Emma, she's just not going away on the rail. Scrupulous, now she's starting to get leg weary. Singing Emma going by her once again. A Diva's there battling for the win. Maisha finding a second lease of life, but look at Singing Emma. She earned it. Singing Emma, how game was she today? A Diva was second, tight for third. Don't you know it, a Divine Gal.
Experience the excitement of horse racing with Oaklawn Anywhere. If you're an Arkansas resident, you can watch and wager on horse racing from around the globe, whether you're at home or on the go, with any smartphone, laptop, or tablet, anytime, anywhere. Download the free Oaklawn Anywhere app and register for a sign-up bonus. With access to past performances, live video, race replays, and expert handicapping data, you're always in the know with no subscription fees. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere, exclusively available to Arkansans. Right, Max? Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Hey, Sophie, want to know the speed figures, class ratings, and pace numbers of every horse running today? What about the past performances? How about watching a replay? Want to place a bet?
I already did, Nancy, on the Oaklawn Anywhere app. Do you want to know the dam and sour of every horse running today? What about their workout records? What about jockey and trainer stats? What about track bias stats?
Where'd you find that?
The Oaklawn Anywhere app updated. You're such a boomer. Give me your phone. I can't believe you didn't know that there's everything from favorite win percentages to run style stats and median win payouts. I mean, there's a lot more on here too.
Deposit some funds into my account while you're at it and let's make some money. Oaklawn Anywhere makes my job a lot easier.
Watch, learn, and wager on racing around the world with the Oaklawn Anywhere app.
Our season
never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And Vee Vee Con Alegria wins the start, is on the lead. Home run trick second early. Chaos Reigns dashing forward from the outside post to be part of the action on the lead. Chaos Reigns, Vee Con Alegria. These two go into the first turn with Chaos Reigns floating a little wide, now coming back over. Vee Con Alegria, the leader, by about a length here from Chaos Reigns and Home Run Trick, who's back in third. The gray horse, he's 3 lengths off the leader. There's a gap of 4 back to Honest Spree and Tiwanaku to the outside. That leaves Shot of Courage to trail as the half-dozen runners swing up the backstretch here. Vee Con Alegria goes at a good pace. He's a length in front of Chaos Reigns on his tail, a length and a half back to Home Run Trick, still stalking in third. Gap of 3 to Honest Spree. Tiwanaku a half length off of him, and Shot of Courage has yet to pass a runner as Vee Con Alegria slows the pace down a little bit, and they start to pack up just 5 lengths from tip to tail in this field as they go into the turn. Remember, this race will end at the 16th pole. Vee Con Alegria, the leader from Chaos Reigns. Honest Spree gets a reminder to go by Nick Juarez, and here he comes on the outside and just breezed to the front, did Honest Spree. And Vee Con Alegria is left behind in second, stunned it appears, as Honest Spree opens up 2.5 lengths, dives to the rail, and cuts the corner coming off the turn. Vee Con Alegria is second, chasing behind. Then comes Shot of Courage into the third position. Furlong to go. Honest Spree, the leader. Vee Con Alegria trying to come back at him, and he is. Honest Spree, now he's getting leg weary. He needs the wire desperately, and he is going to get there. Honest Spree over Vee Con Alegria, who tried to come back. And Laroff, slow break from Fearless Christie. Templar Red on the lead today. Saranac Lake is being asked for speed. Takes a narrow advantage here on Templar Red. And Royal Laughter down on the inside as they corner into the first turn run. Saranac Lake getting to the fence, leading by a half length from Templar Red and Right Trap, who's 3 deep, joining the fun on the front end. Royal Laughter right behind the speed with Undecoded. Clearly Creeps is next in the purple. She's 3 lengths off the pace with Fearless Christie. It's 50 Shade Time is next with Chai Tea. Gap of 2.5 to Bolt Toro. Lady Mercedes is second to last, and Big Bad Diva can see them all as they head down the backstretch. 10 or 11 lengths from first to 12th. Down the backstretch, contentious battle on the lead here. Saranac Lake on a hold. The jockey, Tyler Bacon, trying to ration her speed, and she's got a narrow lead here On the outside, it's Right Trap trying to see there. It looked like maybe the saddle just slipped forward a little bit here with Saranac Lake as they go towards the far turn run, but it looks like she's just on a really strong hold. Hits the turn a neck in front of Right Trap. Gap of 2 lengths to Templar Red, who's come under a hard ride. Fearless Christie to the outside of her around the turn. Undecoded is next. Royal Laughter is sent along hard inside of her. They're 5 lengths clear of Clearly Creep. She's plotting in place in midfield at the moment. It's 50 Shade time. Absolutely needs to turn it around. She hasn't done much running as they come to the top of the lane. Fearless Christie on the outside comes looking for the lead. Saranac Lake on the inside, though, repelling her challenge, and Saranac Lake keeps going. Saranac Lake, a 2-length lead here on Fearless Christie in second. Down the center, Lady Mercedes is kicking it into top gear, but Saranac Lake is opened up. Saranac Lake by about 5 coming to the finish, and Saranac Lake, Walter Dela Cruz to win it. Big Bad Diva in the photo for second with Lady Mercedes. Fearless Christie fourth. And they're off. Good beginning for all. A lineup in the first 100 yards. Burlsworth has speed with Miri a Coincidence. They share the top spot early as they approach the first turn run. They're bunched up here as they corner into that turn. Burlsworth, a narrow leader here on Miri a Coincidence. King Peanut, who's 3 wide. Reveille Valley is farther out, trying to cross over here and get towards the lead, but it's Burlsworth in command. Burlsworth 3 parts of a length ahead. Miri a Coincidence backs off just a little bit in second. Reveille Valley is third, and the other gray, Bellamy's Roan, fourth in a pocket on a hold. King Peanut a half length off of him. Then Dinner at Crumpy's, Cybertown to the outside. A length and a half back to Ready Shoes and a Fleet Sky. They're 2 better than Hoppin' John, and Mansora is last as they head down the backstretch. Burlsworth went 23-3 for the first quarter mile. It's a contentious pace, but a modest pace at that. The half at 48-1. It's Burlsworth setting at the fractions, a half length in front of Miri a Coincidence, and Reveille Valley, who's 3 wide, showing a little more rain as they go into the turn. Cybertown and King Peanut are moving as a pair. King Peanut a clear 4th. Cybertown now in the 5th position as Bellamy's Roan gives way on the rail. Ready Shoes trying to pass horses. He's in an all-out drive now. Hoppin' John's following his move. He's 7 lengths behind under a ride, passing a few, though, as they come to the top of the lane. Burlsworth at the top of the stretch cuts the corner. King Peanut continues a sustained run in second. Cybertown's finding room up the rail. Here he comes. Cybertown and Jose Ortiz after King Peanut, and down the extreme outside, coming with a nice effort here is Ready Shoes. Extreme outside, Hoppin' John's trying to kick it in, but Cybertown up the inside kicks away. Cybertown by 2 coming to the finish. Cybertown gets the buddy, and Cybertown gives Ingrid Mason a double today. Hoppin' John was second, Ready Shoes third, King Peanut fourth.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? 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 Are you
Welcome to Oaklawn, where every arrival marks the beginning of a memorable stay. From the moment you walk through our doors, Oaklawn's dedicated team is committed to exceeding your expectations. Our concierge is ready to welcome you by tailoring your ideal escape. Indulge in the amenities of our resort and immerse yourself in Oaklawn's cabana-lined pool, the perfect place to soak up the sun. Allow us to personalize a retreat for rejuvenation at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star spa. Conveniently located inside Oaklawn, the Astral Spa offers a comprehensive menu of therapies designed to delight the modern-day spa enthusiast. Explore a new level of luxury at Oaklawn, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Your haven to stay, play, and get away. Discover the charm of Hot Springs and check into Oaklawn, your ultimate destination. At Oaklawn, we're all about getting you closer to the action no matter where you are.
And we have 2 apps to keep you in the game.
You can bet on your favorite teams with Oaklawn Sports.
Or you can bet on your favorite horses with Oaklawn Anywhere.
Whether you're home or on the go, Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports gives you a safe and secure platform to get in on the action with thousands of wagering options right at your fingertips.
Oaklawn Sports is available anywhere in the state of Arkansas.
Where you can bet on your favorite teams or players in a variety of sports, including in-game proposition betting.
Oaklawn Anywhere is the horse racing app exclusively for Arkansas residents,
Where you can watch and wager on all the top races from Oaklawn,
along with year-round races from coast to coast and around the globe.
whether you're at the track, on the go, or at home.
The excitement is always within reach.
With Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports.
Oaklawn is your gateway to stay connected to the sports and horse racing that you love.
Up your game with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app, and wager anytime, anywhere with Oaklawn Anywhere. Download both today from the App Store or Google Play. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Sports and Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And they're off in the Hot Springs Stakes. The big long shot, Bout Tree Fitty. Away slowly. Clever again, right to the lead. From the word go, gets in a good gallop, gaming the big favorite on the outside, moving up. In fact, the top 2 choices in the wagering, they actually both went off at even money, so they go into the turn. Clever again, a length and a half clear of gaming. The 2 favorites, 1-2. Clever again with his own way on the lead today. On the inside, Ola Joey, inside of gaming. He's now taking back to third here. Length and a half to Perfect Force. Max got excited, and they're 5 or 6 clear of Bout Tree Fitty, the slow starter out of the gate. They're down the back stretch here. Clever again with the ears pricked. Leads a length from gaming, showing a little more rain to get after. Clever again down the back stretch run here. On the inside, Ola Joey is third, 2 lengths off the pace. A length and a half to Perfect Force. Another 3 back to Max got excited, and Bout Tree Fitty has been outrun as they approach the 4-turn run. Clever again into the turn, still length in front. John Velasquez asking more from gaming, and Clever again appears to be going better than gaming at this point. Clever again rounding the turn, opening up 2 lengths. Now it's 2.5, and gaming, he's in trouble. He's dropping back. Perfect Force taking the second position under a hard ride. Clever again. He's clearly the one to beat. Looks like Jose Ortiz thinks this horse has plenty of energy for the stretch run as he turns for home, asks him to turn on the afterburners, and he opens up 2.5. Gaming reclaiming second from Perfect Force, but Clever again, a very exciting prospect in the 3-year-old division in the Winchell Thoroughbred colors. What a great weekend for Jose Ortiz. And it is Clever again to romp in the Hot Springs. Gaming second best. Perfect Force was third, and Max got excited was fourth. And they're off. Smooth beginning for all. Lady of Light gets the first call of the race, has the lead from Ride the Broom, who takes the second position. Lady of Light third with Breaking Good. Miss Ellie between horses moves forward to be within 3 lengths of the lead. Lady of Light, the first-time starter for the Todd Fincher barn, is very quick. Mendela settling in midfield today. She's 6 lengths off the pace. A gap of 3.5 back to Fall Colors, then Some Sweet Gal to the inside of her. A gap of another 2 to Super Costly. Yes, Ma'am at the back with Supermodel as they go into the 4 turn. Lady of Light wing bringing it on the lead. Obviously very quick. Let's see how much stamina she's got after setting a rapid first opening quarter mile in 21 and change. Lady of Light coming to the top of the lane has a 3-length lead. True Passion between horses is sent along. Inside is Lady of Silence. Mendela's getting going on the far outside, and she's unleashed with a powerful run. Here comes Mendela down the center of the track, rocketing by horses, just blowing past her competition and drawing away. Oh, this is a nice filly here. She got a good setup, but I'll tell you this, she is coming home with plenty of energy, and she'll be wrapped up late. Mendela, beautiful in victory today. Some Sweet Gal was second. Lady of Silence third. Fall Colors fourth. And we're off. Good beginning for all. Praying going to the lead here from the gray. Vigidal, who's pressing the issue in the early part. They lead by 2 lengths from a wall of runners. Miss Martini in the 3 path. Trouble in Love now passing her. So does Good Call Down on the inside. Miss Martini taken back to midfield with Spanker Boom. And Wisconsin Gal, who's 3 deep. There's a gap of 2 to What a Moon, who's third last. Eskin for a Raise and Complex Secret trail together as they hit the far turn run. Praying off the layoff is fresh and quickest with 3 furlongs to go. Strides clear while getting to the rail by a length from Vigidal. Gets a breather, tries to come back on again. Good Call Down on the inside, saving ground. Trouble in Love is next with Wisconsin Gal. Miss Martini's taking the outside route. She's getting outside. She's going to be wide and try to floor it here, but she's moving. Miss Martini as they come down the lane. Praying in front. Good Call finds a seam on the rail and comes punching forward. Miss Martini still in with a shot, needs to quicken, but she's doing so now. Praying inside. Good Call outside. Miss Martini and Praying to the finish, and Miss Martini well ridden today by Keith Asmussen to win the first Southern Hospitality Stakes. Praying was second, Good Call third, and then Trouble in Love.
This is my Oaklawn.
Looking for a win? When you sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, there's an easy way to score a $150 bonus, and it's as simple as placing your next bet. Here's how it works. You sign up, place your bets because that's the fun part, and for every $200 you wager in the first 30 days, Oaklawn gives you $50.
$50?
Yes. Just keep placing your bets to reach $150 in bonus cash. Easy, right? Every time you hit the $200 mark, you'll get your bonus credited in the next 3 business days. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, place your bets, and start collecting your bonus. It's as easy as it sounds. Remember, the thrill of racing is always at your fingertips with Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere, Arkansas's exclusive window to worldwide racing. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Vino Tiempo, we're ready to go. And we're off in the nightcap. Going to the front, Mia's Mom from Gun Twirl. These two a neck apart as they come by us. Meg's Foxy Gray getting over to stock the pace 3 deep as they corner into the first turn. Those 3 pretty much across the track as they corner into the turn. Songmaker is scraping paint. Seraphia in the 5th position early. A gap of 2 lengths back to Calamity and Rush to Glory. 2 more to Seeking a Prayer. Buriana is third last. 6 ahead of the 2 at the back. Vino Tiempo and Win for Spite, void of early pace. They approach the backstretch run. Mia's Mom and Jane Elliott winging on the lead, a length in front of Gun Twirl, who backs off in second. Meg's Foxy Gray third. Songmaker to the inside on the heels of the front runner. Seraphia in fifth, patiently ridden. Then there's a gap of 2 lengths back to Calamity and Buriano, who tries to make up some ground. Rush to Glory is plummeting back already with a half mile to go. Seeking a Prayer is next. Win for Spite now second to last, and Vino Tiempo at the back under pressure as they hit the far turn run. Mia's Mom being tackled by Meg's Foxy Gray, who comes away with the lead. Gun Twirl is plummeting back. She's called it an afternoon, and Meg's Foxy Gray finds herself in front. Seraphia taking the second position, gets a cue to go as they round the far turn. Songmaker's still on the rail. She's third, 2 lengths behind, coming to the top of the lane here. And then comes Vino Tiempo, who's mounting a charge from last, top of the stretch. And Seraphia comes looking for the lead. Meg's Foxy Gray made a premature move, and she's backing away. Vino Tiempo's second. Songmaker asked to go. Seraphia with a furlong to go in front, but here's Vino Tiempo. Vino Tiempo charging to the lead with a 16th to go here, and it's Vino Tiempo. Seraphia, though, she's coming back. Seraphia, Vino Tiempo, photo finish. Very tight. Vino Tiempo, Seraphia on the line together with Songmaker third, and Win for Spite was fourth. Photo finish.